Okay, welcome back to more Zelda Breath of the Wild. Master Mode. Where everything is trying to kill us, and it easily does. I think if I go this way, I'm gonna get cold. Spicy peppers. Died. Just can't stand in the cold very long at all. Oh, this is reached a safe point right here. Let's get out of this place. Seared steak. I'll just steal your shit. I don't want to go that way. There's like a sword right there in the stone. Don't think I can easily get to it though. I shall try. Guess I can't climb to it. Rusty broadsword. This once fearsome sword has seen better days. But it can do some damage in the right hands, but also breaks quickly. Alright. Opal. Viable ore. Contains the power of water. If there's anything that way. Sleep until morning. Let's look up Zelda. Cooking. For heat. Grab some peppers and hunt nearby wildlife. Do raw meat. And pepper. Also says bass too. You need bass. Check the pond just downhill the Shrine of Restoration. And just throw bombs in there. Meat, peppers, and fish. I think it wants me to go to that lake. Yeah, I guess this may be hinting at that right here. I got 3 or 4 of them. Let's go collect these. Can be eaten raw, but cooking amplifies its benefits. Let's go to this hunter hut again. Hopefully get some cold gear. Parker or whatever. An acorn. Squirrels adore this nuts. You may have competition. Alright. I don't know if I have raw meat. I think I do need raw meat because I have cooked meat. But not yet raw meat. I have to shoot something with a bow and arrow. Frozen bird drumstick. It's as hard as a rock, but supposedly edible. Funny. I don't really have any arrows. I could try cooking with the frozen one. I wonder if I could warm it up by the fire. Make it unfrozen. Raw bird drumstick. Spicy meat and seafood fry. Grants low level cold resistance. Seafood and meat together. Ooh. If you're moved by any culinary inspirations, feel free to cook yourself a meal using my pot. I cooked something. Huh. Wait, is that... That looks like my signature perfect dish, spicy meat and seafood fry. But how did you... Well, I suppose it's not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe?
Huh?
Of course, Hyrule Bass. How could I have forgotten? Well done. Please allow me to reward your culinary effort with this warm doublet. A warm doublet. Worn by mountain folk. Fabric and thick gloves are great at retaining heat. With that, you should be able to resist the bite of the colder climates, environments. As for me, I know a great spicy meat and seafood fry recipe, so I can do without that warm doublet. Alright, thanks, dude. And this is slightly better, so I might as well equip that. Selecting from inventory and select recipe. Where's the recipe button? Recipe. Spicy stuff. Mushrooms. Fruit and mushroom mix. Simmered fruit. Spicy peppered seafood. Let's throw an apple in there too. Alright, enough of that silliness. Well, at least I'm not taking damage. It's good. Looks like there's a chest up here. Five arrows. I enjoy gazing out at the world from here. Breathtaking view. This may be the best place to get a full view of the entire plateau. Use your scope to look for shines and place a pin. Alright. There's Amber. There's a shrine right there. Bats. Skellies. I offer this trial. Create a pillar of ice from the water surface. This is the spot to go, right? Yeah, looks like it. Open the door. Gotta get that chest over there. Someone eliminate this guy. It's fairly slow though, but whatever. Alright, one more. Boom. Ancient spring. Buoyant enough to float on water, and no matter how many times it's compressed, it never loses tension. Amazing. Traveler spear. Inventory's full. Guess I'll just chuck one of my torches. Like I can put it below your feet. Pushing down. Woot. I got 3. Goodbye. Let's see, where's the next one to go? It's over there, huh? It's a bluish one. There's a chest over there. Bomb arrow. Leave me alone, bats. Keys eyeball, a rare material dropped by defeated keys. It's fun to look at, but it doesn't seem to have much use at first glance. Must be good for something. Keys wing. Wing of a keys. It's covered with very short, sharp fur. It's not much use by itself, but you can mix it to make something useful. Yeah, basically the master mode, you can't, in the early game at least, you can't use weapons because the enemies are too strong. Best to just run away or use bombs or whatever. Something. Chest right there. I don't really know how to move it though. Maybe I'll learn something inside here. Perfect guard. Stop the flow of time. Oh yeah, that's right. So you can pause some of these objects and then bomb them and make them go nuts. Stasis. Iron sledgehammer. Works reasonably well as a weapon, too. Let's see. What's my suckiest weapon? Guess a spear. Traveler shield. Better shield. Nice. Oops. Wait for the next one to drop. Chased after it. Thanks, dude. And we got ourselves 4 now.
Ho!
With this, you have now acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Extraordinary. It means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first... Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connect the shrines would cross. I will be waiting. Boom. Traveler's bow. Thanks, chest. I don't really need that, though. Four shrines. I think he's waiting at the Temple of Time. Which we can pretty easily get to from here. What's up, dude? You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, in exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me, what is it that you desire? I think stamina is more important than hearts, honestly. Hearts are cool, but... you can always get by with less hearts. So as your stamina wheels increased. Alright.
Ho!
The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here quickly. How am I supposed to get up there? With the ladder.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, As she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on. Here's the paraglider, just as I promised. Paraglider. Item you received from the king on the Great Plateau. Allows you to sail through the sky. Press X while you're in the air to use it. Sweet. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule as I disappear. Sure thing, boss. Soldier's bow. I gotta get over there. Pretty neat. But I think that's a good stopping point for the episode, so thanks for watching. See you next time.